Nuggets, folks. Telling everybody to fix that. I'll see what everybody's doing. Last minute, but I'll let everybody know. You have to bear with me. I'm on the cheap end of StreamYard. This is Hannah's got her phone, so the good one is on her phone. But I'll go down and do something. Tom, Sharon, let's say half track, everybody. Grayson, everybody pretty well froze in, snowed in. A little bit of ice the other morning, about the most of it. We say DC, it sleeted for a good little bit, rained at the same time, if you will, and about an hour or two, we had ice pretty much covered everything out here, but it looked pretty bad. It pretty well didn't melt it off today. I pretty well knew they probably wouldn't, but went down there and moseyed and looked at the box and said, if I was flying, I don't blame them. They would. So I done just the same and come on in. What say, Smith? Got 8 so far. Hey, brother, there's a little piece I'm gonna do here at the house. Since you're always rummaging around out there in the woods, showing us all them old farm attachments and things like that. But there's an old timers told us around here that we own an old prison farm, what used to be. And me and Hannah's got out and protected the yard a little bit. We have found several pans for the turpentine, and we ended up running up on an old, it'll turn into a lighter knot now, but it's an old stump. The thing probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 foot high, but you can see where they gouged into that old pine and pulling that turpentine out of there. Got thinking about that. It's show old Keith. He probably like that there. Sharon says she ain't moving record strap from my house, but I'll be listening. Oh, I'm out removing ratchet strap from my house, but I'll be listening. Appreciate it. Highland Honey, good to see you. Yeah, I imagine everybody pretty well around freezing close to it. Like I say, we got probably, I don't know, this morning before the sun got on up. It's probably about 16 down here. More to go. And that's cold for us, people. I'm talking about cold. But what's that, Pastor Larry? Miss Jan? There we go. Like I say, I just got bored, figured come on. Just put a link on this thing. Pop in. If not, I'll chat as long as I can yak about something. But I don't know why I don't let you in on the cheap version. It's strange on this week, they'll put you in the comment. Well, appreciate that, Pastor. Like I said, I just kind of bored sitting here at the house. Too cold to go outside and do anything. We probably get back to work tomorrow, but just cat favorite, I guess, up here now. Hands into her phone, both of them kind of just piddling around on the cell phone, watching something. Well, let's see what everybody's up to. Uh, oh, you all right, Tom? Appreciate it. Like I said, we just come on the holler at folks. If you want to, search that link, you may have to find it in that bar. But, see, Flip, appreciate you coming in too. We'll get somewhere. I guess, I guess while I was thinking, I could have grabbed on the computer Jasper's fund money. We donated to. We finally got the charger in, so we can fiddle around with the Patreon a little bit and some of the Sunday live playing here and there. Uh, I don't want to get too much away on one, but we have been in touch with a gentleman that he's got a degree in, I don't know, all kind of stuff in beekeeping and this and that, biology, whatever it is. Many of you already know the man is. He's not so much a YouTuber. He does a lot of conferences and seminars and things like that. And was watching one of his videos the other day, and like, well, hey, reach out to the fella and see if he'll come on and chat with us all when he can. So far, he's up for it, but that will be later on in a few months, according to him. But everything's pretty well set up. So once we get on that, sure enough, set in stone, we'll divulge the information on who the gentleman actually is. But if it comes on, it's going to be a good live chat. But like I said, that'll probably be around, I think he was saying April 14th will be best for him. He's waiting on he wrote a book about beekeeping, certain techniques and stuff like that in beekeeping. And he was wanting to wait until the book come out and was available. That way he could also talk about it in the live. So, like, yes, sir, absolutely. Tell us all about it. No problem. Same here, DC. We went on and got everything cleaned up right around late summer. That way, all we have to do coming in the spring is pretty well just set boxes on and maybe re-wax a little bit on a few frames, but pretty much for the most part, everything's waxed up and ready for season to get here. Laura will now winter will do its thing during winter time, and we'll actually have a normal season, if you will, get back to some good beekeeping around here. Now on them, some of y'all may have seen, we have bought some foam, a little bit of ice chest, basically what they are. You just need to transport. I don't know, something needs to be covered in it, basically it ain't your normal ice chest, but it had ice packs and stuff in it. We bought about 6 or 8 of them things a few weeks ago. And was going to use the skewers for, well, let me back up a little bit. Our plan is to turn them into little maintenance, but we're going to use the skewers to start out as our top rails on them things. What's the space on them things on them skewers? The 3/8, half inch between them things. That way they don't do a bunch of bridge and all that so on and so forth. We're gonna order the little dials to put on the front to make the entrances. We gotta cut all that mess out. But I think they're gonna make pretty good little making newts come spring, and where we try to get close to our goal, what we want to do this year. Yes, ma'am, sir. Being stuck in it on the inside here. Ain't one of my most favorite things, especially when it's cold outside. Don't like when it's cold in the weather. Uh, Step back up here for the length of that thing. But, uh, see what else we got going on. Might try to go pick up with me next weekend. Everything plans, get that into the other horizontal house. Get them preparing and going for the springtime. And pretty well, you know, we got, like I said, most everything buttoned up and it needs to be put on come spring. Um, I'm looking to get some more boxes, probably gonna do that, boxes on Friday. We got plenty enough to get, say at least about 10 columns to start again between line straw boxes and a horizontal out there. We got a couple of loops. Then I think them ice tents I was just talking about. We got about 7 or 8 of them. They can get them cleans going a little bit. So, a couple different ideas, try to tinker around. I'm gonna see like man, they can do like a mini loan. Yes, now on the bottom board, uh, we went out a couple months ago. I guess about a month ago, I guess. Chris the Boatman, he had sent us that bottom board that you can do the oil tray or put oil in, got make sure whatever you want to do at the bottom of that thing. And the last time we got into our colonies down here, we put that one on the biggest colony out there. And they're on 2 10 frame beats. And we took the old solid bottom board off, put that oil tray on there. Well, we got to looking after we put it on, we had forgot because so much blasted moisture around here between this time of the year and the rainy season, if you will. We got all our colonies jacked up 3/4 of an inch on the backside. So they got that good little, it tapers down, make that water run out if any gets in there on them. So if it hit us, well, we can't really put a whole bunch of oil in here. We do that, then all the oil is pretty well gonna run down to one side. So we're thinking the only thing that we could really do to prevent any of that from going on and having further issues with something is just to fill it with a diatomaceous earth and deal with having to change it out from time to time, moisture, what have you getting into it. But so far, went out and I pulled that back tray on it. Like I said, I forgot about it for a couple of weeks. Pulled that tray and there was only, there were 5 hive beetles in it. 4 of them was dead. One of them was trying to run around in the bottom of it. And that's without us putting anything on it. There's a little bit of that old roofing plastic looks like what he folded that stuff up with. Uh, it's got a little bit of an oil on it anyway. So the 4 beetles was dead. The one running around smashed it real quick, and we only found one mite that I don't know if they pulled off, dropped, died, dead, whatever the case may be. The bees getting into the apithabit a little bit, not sure, but there was just one dead mite down at the bottom of it that we could tell for sure was actually a mite. Everything else just kind of looked like rat catchings and such down there at the bottom of it. But thank you much on that in once again, Chris. We're really going to be able to tell from spring on the beetle situation between using the peppermint extract and that eucalyptus mix over how much that trade catches for a beetle on it. But we're really hoping we kind of got that remedy on down with that extract from eucalyptus oil mix. That seems to be the best thing that has stopped the beetle around here or really coiled them down to enough to where it hasn't been a huge worry. So that's going to be our first main line defense going in the spring. Getting everybody good with that, get them babies loaded up. Then kind of getting an idea and see what's happening with that oil trap and everything down there. Well, they seem to be so happy on that little DMV, bro. They seem to be working out real good for you, having everything covered up. And got everybody getting it right. Now, I got to thinking, was watching that video we put on our community page about the, looks like it was documentary made back probably in the 70s or something, but folks across the pond that keep them, or keep bees and mosquitoes. And every one that they had lined up down through there, fella probably had 50 or 100 or so lined up down through there. But every one of them was covered under some kind of little lean-to dry area and such. Keep it good and clean. Just woke up from a nap, work. Usually, man, so it's time to get up at 2 o'clock. Yeah, man, I just got bored a little bit. We're sitting around here, ain't too much happening. Lazy day. We're gonna get back after it tomorrow, but it was just so doggone cold this morning. We weren't going to even get up to try to commence the running in and out of the house, doing all that stuff today. When we get back tomorrow. I hope that old crane is warm. They got you one with a heater going at least. Yeah, man, get paid to take a nap. And you start thinking fall, grading in July, right after the blackberry. Yeah, well, it was about 16 down here, or up here at the house where we at in town, or actually in Mobile, if you will. It was probably 18, 19 in town. But I don't know how much more we're going to have of it. But I'm glad it's doing it in January instead of in March. Once again, where everything's trying to bloom and kills everything out, and we're right back where we were last year. Well, DC, thankfully we're turning that corner, and it won't be well, won't be too long before spring. I know we got where we at end of January now, so we'll probably kind of start firing off end of February, early March, most definitely early March. But like I say, last year we had queen sales on Valentine's Day, so we'll probably kind of start trying to dive into them a little bit, see what's going on early mid-February, just in case we have that same scenario. What's that, Chris? Yeah, it's kind of surprised everybody. Like I said, just popped on for a few minutes and poked us up too. Everybody at work and heading home. Probably, I guess, on fire. He must be busy. Ain't seen him in yet. Fortunately, I think kind of get these comments, not that we or we. Uh, we're trying to get that link on something. Uh, hmm, not really sure, yeah. I mean, like I said, most everybody out covered in snow, digging out of snow. Talked to Johnny from Tennessee Mountain Bees a little while last night, and he said they got a good dose of the snow up there where he was, and the storms that come through depends on when you're watching this, I guess. But the one that come through last week, that was real bad for everybody. Had all the tornadoes down in Florida and up in Georgia and all that way. Um, he said he had 4 colonies, I think it was, that was knocked down from the winds, and thank goodness. I'm assuming after the storm and everything that passed, he went out there pretty well immediately to check on everything, and he found those 4 colonies had been blown down or blown over. But pretty sure he said he was able to save all but one, and he just kind of went on and combined the ones that he wasn't able to save with others there. But and talking with him, hope to maybe see him for too long. Uh, yeah, seeing everybody's pictures snowed in. But somebody on Facebook was kind of run through with a tractor looked like Ian running around this place up there. But uh, I'm just glad we fixing it. Ease on up. Yes, hearing it, it's a good thing. Having having things ratchet tied down some way or another. Now we're guilty in the sense of not tying them down all season, but whenever we know it's a tropical storm or hurricane is fixing to roll in here, we've already got a whole bunch of them trampoline stakes that you screw in. It's like a big long metal corkscrew. We already got them sitting out there on the ground, so all we kind of got to do is dig them up a little bit, and we already got rope, ratchet strap, and everything put together in one bucket just for that. So all we got to do is go down there, tie off to them anchors, and see how it goes. But thankfully, we ain't had to do that but one time so far. That's when we had it ended up being a Cat 3 coming through here, and I'm glad we went on and done that. I got you. Okay. Yes, man. No, it's best to be safe than sorry, like I say. End up kind of where Johnny was. I don't know how many boxes was on each one, if it was a double deep or what, but uh, thankfully, he said for the most part, everything was pretty well just put them all back together, stick the boxes back up, and get everybody snugged in for the cold weather. I guess it too. This is just me and mine, but each time I look at them stands, you got them on those corners, those outside corners. If I remember right, you got a little bit tucked out on each end. And I've always thought, man, that'd be perfect just to set little nukes on each side of it right there whenever you're doing your spring splits and such, or if you decide to do any drafting or anything along those lines. Oh, that'd be a bummer to come on and see, look at everything going on and then talk about some agriculture. Well, that's pretty awesome, man. That's part of it, just come together, help each other out. Get in a bind, one of them, I'll be in there quick as I can. If you got anywhere, I can. Now, if you're gonna beat your stands up, are you just gonna try to say run all that with nukes, or you want to run singles and doubles off of them somehow? DC. That's something I guess a pretty good thing we could kind of get out there and do. That'd be something we could do. Get stands set up ready. We got plenty of center blocks, and anytime we can get our hands on 4x4s and 6x6s that are in halfway kind of good shape, we load them puppies on the truck and bring them to the house just for that. And I know we've got enough, we could probably set out maybe 3 or 4 good stands. But the thing is trying to figure out where do we want to put everybody if we're able to expand onto that point and that big, because where our land is, where everybody is now, it's just about the flattest place around here. After that, it begins to taper on down into what used to be an old creek bed, creek bottom down in there, and which will work perfect. It's shaded, cool during the summertime, but turning around and looking at that hill coming up for the house, you think, I'm not carrying any heavy boxes way up that doggone hill if I ain't got to. Nothing else, may have to look at getting a 4-wheeler and a little small trailer to do all that. So, get them lined up to work. I got you. All right, Tom, take care, brother. Like I said, I don't know how long this is gonna last, y'all. Yep, boy. We'll see everybody there. Just one of Bob, we having a conversation on the phone about you not wanting to overrun the chat or anything like that, which you don't do, bro, on our end. Uh, get in here and help fill that dead air, as we say. How you gonna do something? How you want to with you and one without you together? So I reckon the only thing would only be is that sun getting on that entrance too early. Thinking, I'm not sure how your direction is down there if you got them facing, like east, southeast, or south. But getting that sun on them, I reckon I really can for them to get out and get forward and a little bit earlier, get them boxes warmed up. Uh, be one of the best and just throw it back up in the summertime. Biggest thing right now up there. They say, like they tell me sometimes, just let it go, or get out of it. What Hannah tells me, just stop, get out of it, leave it alone. It looks fine. Even the customer telling you it looks good, but I understand where you're getting from on that. I want it to look, and my eyes look good. And I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all, any of y'all does contracting work that's been there before. How many times y'all walk into an office or a restaurant and you look around the thing and you go, there ain't no way they would have paid me for the mess that I see going on down here. As far as, I don't know, it could be different things, cuts, how stuff was lined up, things of that nature. But yeah, I'm one thing that when I walk into a building stuff, I'm looking around going, I don't know. My brother used to tell me that I worked in the shipyard with him for a little while. When I was about 19, 20, I say 18 and 20. I'd go out of town, work with my brother a little bit in the shipyard and doing that sandblasting and painting. That was one of the things they would say, look, man, we ain't painting no car. God told me to do this job, make it look good. And here we go. Let's just run through it. So I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, you trim out stuff like that. You can sit back and go, all right, now you finish work before it sets everything off, make everything look. Especially if you can get in there and make the corners work. Well, what's your summer visit, BC? Uh, I don't, do y'all have the humidity bad up that way, or do y'all have that more of a dry? All right, Alan, take care. Appreciate you dropping by. I know it'll help us like far as, like you're talking about, at least cover the top and the back half of it back there on our end, leaving the front part exposed where they can get them that good sunlight in the morning time. But yeah, if we could afford it, we take and probably do something along those lines of what you do, cover them up in the, at least in the summertime, because you talk about blistering hot. You'll see them. We all know too. Everybody else deals with the heat, but you'll see them just boiling out in the summertime. All that beer will be blasted hot in the boxes. Get a well, oftentimes get 100% humidity with 90 something degrees outside. Okay. So it may not bother them too much up your way. Honestly, we understand it's gonna get hot and they're gonna be here in the summertime no matter where you at, but maybe it ain't as maybe the colony ain't having to work as hard to keep that thing cool. But, well, yeah, I'm gonna probably sign around here just like this. Folks are running on that, going back to work, getting naps in. I said, want to jump on and holler at everybody for that. You too, sir. We appreciate that. Bob, one of them goes live later on this evening. We'll see y'all there. If not, uh, she kicked herself out, she said, I guess she was pushing button two, kicked herself on there. But, all right, y'all. I'm going to move me on. Y'all take care. God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all Sunday. We'll have Grayson on Sunday. So, y'all come and support little Grayson, and maybe Vincent is going to have an appearance as well. But, we'll see y'all Sunday evening. Y'all take care.